Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. Sorry guys, I'm eating a really delicious bagel, but I have a certain schedule I have to follow, so I had to start at this that specific time. So anyway, enough of that about me. Now, okay, so in this part of the game, this will probably be end of the tasks that we'll have to do in Buzurba. The last and final task in Buzurba to finally do, for at least for now, would be the Rocktoise, which is probably the, save the best for last type of scenario. Well, that's kind of like what it is. And it's pretty much the elite mark, sort of like the last task you have to do before leaving Rabanastre and making it to Buzurba. So, but yeah, you'll be coming back to Buzurba again if you do want to get all the Espers and 100%, playthrough, which is my goal. But I'm mainly gonna be doing story with quests, as I go along. So I'm not like, I'm actually giving you a playthrough that's, I don't know if I've really told you guys, but I'm going to be implementing my quests, a lot of the side quests in the game that are done, including marks, rare hunts, to even to just randomized questing. I'm going to do a 100% playthrough, Espers, all that. Optional areas such as Nebradia, the Nebradia Deadlands, what do you call it? What is it? I think Nebraeus Deadlands, and Navana Fortress, or the Necrohold of Nabudis, I think it is. But anyway, I'm gonna be going all over. I'm gonna be heading into the fragments, like for the dull fragment, the black fragment. I don't have to get into all that right now, but basically this is gonna be a 100% walkthrough, which will be taking on, not limited to, Omega Mark 12 and Hellwire'em and all the big baddies. I'm going to try to be covering everything. That doesn't mean I'm going to be posting everything up at first. I'm actually just going to be posting the main side story walkthrough up first. So, yeah. I'm working on that as we speak, so I'm not going to post it up until it's all done. The story, anyway. Once the walkthrough is finished, the main story, whatever side quests you happen to do along the main story, well, that's great. And the reason I recommend you do it this way is because you'll have a good and fun experience with the game. They really crafted it out well. So you go to Palika, right? I'm sorry, yeah. Let's get back to what we were doing. I just wanted to kind of tell you how my walkthrough going forward is going to be, because from here on, the game really picks up. And I'm really not going to be holding you by the hand anymore. Or, I guess, maybe I said that the wrong way. I have to be a lot more serious now going forward. Before I was sort of lax, like as if, I was sort of just hesitating, because at that time it's sort of like you had to make your own choices and you kind of have to get a feel for the game. But now this is where I really come in. I'm gonna start kind of, telling you a little bit more hands-on depth on how the game is, played, and what you need to do, and to really kind of give you the direction that you would probably have a good time going in. You don't have to follow exactly as I do, but I will give you great tips, trust me. Anyway, so without further ado, let's continue the walkthrough, because this is basically the ending of Buzurba, and like I said, once we leave Buzurba, the game really starts to pick up, and it gets very serious, and we basically get all our party members, the full parties in task, and then you start basically the second half of the journey, which is when the game really picks up, and that is pretty lengthy. And that's also when we pick up our next job, and that's when the real fun begins. So, alright, so anyway, let's finish up here in Buzurba and do the elite mark. Just talk to Palika, and you'll go into the mines. Now, you may or may have not done the Nidhogg yet. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, I don't know, but I know that I haven't done the Rocktoise, but it's best if you have the most updated equipment on your especially tank. You need to have a good tank. So therefore, I did the best I could using Bosch, who's got both iron armor and iron helm, which means he's got pretty good defense. I mean, that's pretty good. But he's got good defense too. I don't know why his defense is so good, but it is very high. How is that even possible? How in the fucking... Holy shit. That defense... He has really good defense, this fucking guy. That's pretty fucking wild. Oh shit. How about... Ooh. I like that. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna go with the Steel Gorget. You get defense of 12. And I have Balthier, who actually makes a pretty good defense character right now. He can actually play a tank. Machinists, for all intended purposes, are very well crafted, similar to the way the monk is built. Except they're a little bit more flexible in their execution, such as with techniques and stuff like that. They specialize a little bit more in that rather than the former fighting with poles. But again, they like to use gadgets, so... Oh, wait. Going to the wrong area, but... fuck it. We'll come back there later. Oh god. My fault. Alright, we have to go... We have to go to Lucid Mines, so I guess the easiest way there... It doesn't matter. This way, that way, whatever. Alright, so now we just go up this way, and then we make our way around. And then we just head into the Lucid Mines, and once we get into the Lucid Mines, we're gonna go to the same place we were when we went to go and rescue Penel from the, those lizard Banga guys, you know, those people, these guys? Well, the lizard people like that, the Banga. Save your game before you go in. And yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's fight the Rocktoise. And then, when we're done with the Rocktoise, you're gonna head over to the Marquis. Well, to say the least, you're gonna see the Marquis. Marquis Halimando IV. Yep, so once you see him now, remember, there's no turning back. The game sort of really picks up, and you sort of have to save the princess, and it becomes a, you know, let's see how Balthier is right now. With the, I think it's gonna work. Thus, he gets the Amber Omelet very early in the game. Because I couldn't imagine him being too bad with it. He doesn't have the worst strength. He's actually doing pretty good. With him stealing at the same time, too. I think it actually works. And he has the gun, too, as well. He's great at stealing. He delivers fast attacks. They might not be the hardest hitting attacks, but they're not, like, weak. At least when you consider the speed that they go at. Now, nothing can compete with the dagger, of course, though. Dagger or a ninja blade, but it's still good damage input. And his primary goal, you know, role isn't to give damage. It's really just to give support. In which is that exactly is what he's going to do. He's going to fulfill the role of support. So whether he's going to be a white mage or time mage, I haven't decided yet. Or maybe a monk. No, he's not going to be a monk. Never mind on the monk. A monk I already have reserved to a different class. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Monk Bowbreaker yet. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to do your traditional class setups. I'm probably going to do something a little different. I'm going to follow my own combinations. I may use some unorthodox combinations that you may or may not agree with. Because I don't follow the guide to a T when it comes to mixing the combinations together. In fact, I probably used 6 fill-out jobs from starting jobs, which was kind of I guess a mistake when you look at it in hindsight, but oh well. Alright, so this works. He steals it. The machinist roll to steal, which is support. Put a little damage input. I got my tank and my DPS. It works perfect. The party does work well, which is good to know. I was afraid it would have been flawed, but it's not. Okay, perfect. So I'd say this actually is a good way for him to... Oh, this is a good setup for Balthier. Like I said, I think machinists do have a broad range of power, which makes them perfect for support because they have a broad range of evened out, you know, flexibility when it comes to being, you know, in their strength, in their techniques. They have just a lot of uniqueness, and they could be played for almost any role, but the best role for that is probably support. You know, mainly support. He excels completely at support. And that could be anywhere from assisting with damage to get things down quick, you know, and hitting the ranks on targets, to, you know, debuffing your, you know, your enemies, you know, the targets in front of you. Like, for example, stealing is technically, that's not only debuffing, but it's just helping you. So it's, again, support. DPS are the ones that do damage the fastest. They deliver the most damage. They're the ones who are the primary, you know, their primary goal is to take everything down and as quick as possible. And then you have your tank. The tank's job is to assist the DPS and to make sure that all the allies stay safe. And I'd say the tank is the hardest job. Alright. So let's see how Bosch is doing as a tank. Bosch is doing pretty good as a tank, honestly. I can't lie and say he's not. See, now you get the gate switchboard. Before you didn't have access to it, but now you do. Go figure, huh? Yeah, so now you can go through there. If you even want to. Ooh, almost touched that. And, just, you know, just GoPro tip. Little Final Fantasy tip for you is that Bosch was intended to be the main character of this game from the very start of the project. Yep, that's right. No, I'm sure you guys are all surprised about that. Oh, how could he be the main character? I thought this game doesn't have a main character. I thought the main character was... And if anybody really thinks the main character is Vaughn, you're... Come on, dude. You know the main character's not Vaughn. How in any way is he the fucking main character? He's just the avatar, I'll say that. But, like, in other words, the game unfolds probably as if you were him. Like, in other words, this Final Fantasy puts you in the role as Vaughn. But the game's main character is definitely not Vaughn. Through the perspective of Vaughn, it's probably Bosch, but yet it's not really Bosch. It's actually Ash and then Bosch. Ash and Bosch are the two main focal points here. Ash, probably Bosch is the main character, I think, because he's the one that killed his brother, and yeah, so it's actually coming from the viewpoint of Vaughn. It was all set up that way. That's why in the beginning of the game, you know, you had the whole, you know, playing his brother, and then after playing it, oh, we got an arrow mote. That's why I like to check the little treasure coffers, because it always, you might get a mote, and motes add up, and eventually you'll be kicking ass with motes. Alright, so like I said, we're going to the same place we went to before. The fucking, Site 2, where the Nepicite was. So we have the scene with the Nepicite and Larsa. Or finding out Lamont with Larsa. Alright, so again, tanks can also DPS. They might be able to do as, you know, do almost as good a job as a DPS, but a DPS, his main goal again is just damage input. Like, I'm strongly thinking about making Vaughn a blue shy. I don't know why, but I don't know. Might be a good idea. What level we got going on? Okay, I'm gonna keep using him. Now again, before you come and fight the great, well, you don't have to, but again, before you fight the Rocktoise, if you so choose to, like I said, this is my walkthrough, so I'd recommend you do it. You definitely want to set up a party that has, you know, ranged distance, because that could spare you a great deal of pain. Set one character such as Bosch, you know, someone who has good, solid HP points and solid amounts of, what do you call it? I mean, solid HP points and solid defense. You know, like a knight, obviously. He's a knight, so knights are like tanks. So make sure to have one character like that and 2 ranged characters. This will let you avoid one of his spinning attacks, because you definitely want to. And also the gun does help because of the fact that it goes through the fence, so that will help with the Rocktoise, like a turtle type enemy. So as you can see, Vaughn is DPSing as usual, and he's soaking most of the damage. Another arrow bolt, that's really good. In fact, using motes probably on really hard fights, like I guess was the Rocktoise, like the Rocktoise. Actually, that's what motes are so useful for. Such characters as like the Machinist or the Shikari, using motes are really helpful. Because what are their primary jobs? Are for support. So, boom. If it's a healing mote, I would have the knight use it. Nice. We're getting somewhere. It's important to have good defense too. Wow. Balbier's HP is a really unlucky number. I don't like that number. Oh, and another thing, before fighting this character, before you fight the Rocktoise, I mean, they say they recommend having a guest character, but then you'd have to wait a while to fight them, and it's kind of a bummer. My opinion, just, simply, ooh. Can't, what? Wow! Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, you have to give someone a pair of socks. But, hold on, I'm going to show you what to do in a second. Someone needs socks, apparently. Here you go. No. Anyway, so... Okay. No, not for work. You can't use it for work. Look around. Look around for white socks. Anyway, so Potion Lore 2, that's actually a good thing for us to get. So we can actually use Potion Lore 2, which works perfect for the Archer. And the Archer gets all 3 Potion Lores. So, I mean, when you really think about it, getting Potion Lore 3 or 2 would be ideal. I'd honestly just finish getting the whole set, because then you can actually change her Cure Gambit to the Potion Gambit. And that's what I would recommend doing, because that would be actually really good. So, getting Potion Lore 3, and then I'm going to get Potion Lore 2, because I already have the Potion Lore 1, which means I'll have all 3 Potion Lores, and on top of that, we get all 3 Swiftness Lores, so... And getting all 3 Swiftness Lores was really good as well. How many Swiftness Lores do we have right now? As I gotta see where they are. Not this way. Oh, wait, no. They don't get all Swiftness, I don't think they get that. Unless I'm at a... Wait, they do. Oh my god, I think they do. I think they do. I'm not 100%. So far I only see 2, but they said that they had 3. I don't see them having 3. That's bullshit. Oh, you know what? All we gotta give her is 1. That's why I recommended the Black Mage. I think the Black Mage would be good for Fran, because she'll get she'll get one. All right, never mind. Okay, so I'm good here, I think, right? Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Well, almost good. I'm gonna shut this for now. I'll fight a few more enemies before I do anything. But we're getting close to the Rocktoise. Like I said, they always recommend coming with a party that has all these, you know, things such as a guest. Recommend to have a guest, but you don't really, or like, you know, these spells that are like later game spells that you probably won't even have right now, like decoy. Well, I'll be honest with you, the only way you're gonna get these spells in the first place is by doing stuff like this. So they're talking out of their ass, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about, because green magic has been changed in this game. All green magic, so this includes decoy, will be only obtained via your clan, I guess, your hunter level, your clan provision, clan primer. Say we're a rear guard. And so, thus, the different things will be sold by the vendor, the clan provisioner. And, we are good for decoy now, but some people might not be. But again, the only way you could be good for decoy is if you're keeping up with, you know, marks. So again, it's very integral to do marks. But you probably wouldn't be strolling around using decoy yet. Probably won't even be using oil yet. But again, all of these are obtained via you doing the hunts. So I always try to make the hunts fun, doing the hunts appropriately in a fashion that makes sense. It doesn't make it feel like tacked on. It actually goes with the story of the game, getting to know each area and, you know, sort of delving into, you know, the world of Ivalice. And that's what I really think that that's where the game really fucking shines, in my opinion. They did a really good job, and the you know, original battle system, I mean, not the battle system, it's just the way they executed it. The execution of this amazing system was really It was really sloppy. It was just like really no work was put into the, I don't know, there was no strategic effort put into play. It was just a free for all, like a grid for everybody. Everybody got a grid, and basically everybody could become super powerful, basically all generically the same people. And it was really kind of silly, because I felt like there's so much strategy to be, you know, so much strategy is available with something like this, that it was just made completely wrong, and it just seemed like it got pushed out, and it was way ahead of its time. But then, really, a year later, this kind of even, you know, further proves my theory correct. They actually made a remake. Well, not a remake, but like a rebooting it to correct that error by putting in the jobs. But it was only released in Japan, with the exception of the cutscenes having that in a bootleg with English cutscenes. But they never had, it was never released in the United States. And it still didn't fulfill the issues completely, and then they just gave up, I guess, at that point, until eventually it was picked up, and now we finally have what I consider, and what the team considers, the definitive version. The graphics of this game are for all fully intentional, the graphics that they tried to show us in the first game, but just could not get out. Similar to Vagrant Story and the Sufferings of 9. Many games have suffered from this issue. A game that comes out very late in a game cycle, like a game system cycle. So this game got pushed back and delayed by 3 years because of its advanced hardware and how hard it was pushing the system. So unfortunately, this game had to wait a while for it to come out, and it basically came out during a time of anticipation for the PS3. And not many people were buying PS2 games anymore, thus the lack of sales for 12 and the lack of recognition, and I guess sort of under this game was really, in my opinion, underrated, become one of those underrated games like 9, because face it, the PlayStation 1 era was the golden era. I mean 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 12, well basically, I mean those are all great Final Fantasies, and they were all in a row. That's what I consider the golden era. Some people consider the golden age, which would be 7, 8, and 9. That's the golden age. But I believe in the golden era. Alright, now, okay, this is the Rocktoise. I'm babbling here. Now, okay, so make sure you have 3 characters with quickenings. This will make up for the fact that you do not have a guest character. And also having a tank. And having 2 characters that can rely on ranged. And if you have that, you should be in good shape. So, let's go and do that right now. Again, range is great. Not only does a gun pierce through all that bullshit like defense, but it pierces through all that but it's ranged. You can hit from a distance. So I would take off the Ember Armlet and just get those gauntlets on so you have some defense. Because if you're physical, you want to reduce the physical damage that you take if you're, you know, getting weak. So do it. Firefly, I don't equip that. Get the I would get the Auroch Armlet on, because right now the best bet is for you to have shit. Okay. Alright, okay. Her evasion is low, but she gets to be the furthest. And her HP isn't terrible. Her magic resistance is high. Her attack power is really high. She has magic power and she has raise. So, okay. Huh. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Firefly, fuck it. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, and also another thing. I forgot to do this. I have my gambits. Let's see if I have everything good. Because you always want to make sure your gambits are set properly for like big fights, you know. Little fights, everyday fights, no big deal, but with bosses, I'm a little bit different. I put a little bit more thought into those because they're really important. Okay, so where's the eavesdropping? Okay, here it is, the cry of power. Okay, so honestly, let's start, since we're even gonna have Fran in our party. I'm gonna go and change this here. I'm gonna do something interesting that I wanna try out, because it seems to make sense. This should have been one of the gambits that you picked up earlier, a full undead gambit. And let us do Phoenix down on them. Well, how about a Chronos tier? No. Because I would need the opposite to do that to him. But if I had Necrophiliac, the necro, what do they call it? Oh god, did I forget the name of it? I think it's called the Necro Iliopa, whatever it's called. The Neopaleo. The Neopaleo. The Neopala. The Neopaleo. The Neopaleo. There we go. I knew I'd get it. The Neopaleo. The Neopaleo is like it's a weird accessory that changes all your items, and everything is reverse. So healing now damages and damage heals, and it's, you know, applies both ways. It's very bizarre, but you could use remedies to like completely fuck something up, or you know. Anyway, I would use Phoenix Downs or high potions on an undead, or you could even use raise, which actually I think I'm gonna do, because Phoenix Sands could be wasteful. But I'm also gonna change cure, and I'm gonna change it over and use high potions. High potion, not ally 60%, but ally 40%. Because I want him to use potions at 60%. Because again, healing pulls aggro, and we need him to pull aggro. We need him to get enemies' attention at all times. So obviously, hit the highest max HP character. They're usually the most threatening. DPS, lowest HP, but no need to worry. We are gonna do this right now. We have 4 undead, so she'll take care of add-ons. Any add-ons that come into the fight, which may happen to come across some undead skeletons. That can be a nuisance, so you want to get rid of them, raise them, they die. Steel, 4 HP 100%. I wouldn't worry about that. Actually, I would go ahead and turn that off. As long as you stole from, I would turn it off, in my opinion. And I would attack highest max HP for this one. And same thing with this one. Well, actually, it really doesn't matter. Alright, let's just do that. Actually, you know what? I'll give it to her real quick. Because I had to grab something anyway. I had to grab this. And what was it? Oh, I think it was this. Yep. Now you'll start to see how the machinist excels. He already has like 700 something HP. He's pretty good. Okay, good. Hold on, who should I use that with? No. Oh, you know what? Him, of course. I think I'm ready to go. Oh, wonderful. As long as we have Balthier healing, we'll be in good shape. We have Balthier with the gun, and we've got 2 ranged characters, so we just gotta keep Bosch healed. Keep the tank on Rocktoise. When I say ready to go, use, for example, I'm gonna actually go a potion right now. Throw potions. Potions help. And he also should be using eye drops. But don't worry too much about that. Just keep hitting him. And then be ready as you start to weaken him. That would be the time to start using the quickenings. I wouldn't use the quickening until later on. Just keep it going with the tank. The main job in this fight is to keep this fucking big turtle busy and to have somebody on support. So have Fran play support with the add-ons, and Balthier, well, basically Balthier is mainly the support, really. But Fran will just be the DPS and take out the add-ons, while you have the tank slowly but surely bring down the Titan toys. Alright, so what do I need? Oh yeah, gotta get another potion. Stay from a distance. Okay, she popped me with a high potion. No biggie. Look at that, 216 damage. That was really good. Now I gotta get back into focusing. Okay, that was good. Well, not over yet. See, she'll... And then I pop a high potion. Now it's time to get back at her. Cause if not, oh, this should be interesting. I got an idea. Wait, just wait a second. You have enough. You should have enough high potions anyway to do this. As long as you have enough potions, you'll be fine. Make sure you have enough high potions, and I'd get Fred out of the way. And let's see, I would wait on anything crazy. Ooh, Sonic turn. Yay, yay, yay. He's dying. Very quickly, huh? Oh, it got me. I'm gonna actually wait a little bit longer. See how Thunder does. Does that work? Okay, now I'm actually gonna bring Fran in because this is no. Wait, you know what? How are we doing here? I'm gonna have Bosch use high potion. Ooh, perfect. Now I can bring her in too. Wait, oh, I can't. Oh, we got him? Alright, we got him low. Alright, so now all I'm gonna do is bring Bosch in. Because we got him, we basically got it at him. We got him good. Let's do this. He's the target of attention right now. But I could probably do this without a quickening, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with a quickening anyway. Even though I can't bring Bosch in, it's not a big deal. Flyers of War, Rocktoise. Now I have Balthier and Fran both being able to help out. Which will make this thing go down, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty good with this mist. It's a game, you have to kind of get used to it. It's not easy, but it's not that hard. You want to make sure you get mischarges within a limited amount of time. It's sort of like, you know, spinning the,
I never
the, what do you call it? The slot machines in Vegas, you know? But you have a time limit, so it's very just like the slot machines in Vegas. It's very much like a slot machine. For example, that one sucked, but still got Inferno. But that one was terrible. Good thing though, like with Martyr and stuff like that, that actually raises up your bar, your mist bar. I know it says MP, but believe it or not, they also mean mist points as in like your mist charges. So make sure if your character does have a quickening, it means that they have form of magic. They still have a form of use for the MP. And quickenings are very much powerful, so you know. And what just happened there was a concurrence. And that's a Titan to us. Pretty easy, I'd say, right? Well, not the easiest, but definitely not the hardest. Alright, now I can take that gambit off because I don't think it's really that necessary. I feel like it could be a waste. My opinion. It's just my opinion. I do both actually. Faux. Let's do faux lightning week. Where is it? Faux lightning week. It makes the most sense here, don't it? She has thunder. Okay. Self-echo herbs. And what else? Oh, raise. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with why not? Perfect. Lower him down to 50. Perfecto Mundi. Alright, we're good to go. And I'm just gonna fucking fix him up. Let's see. I want to do full lowest HP, I think. The lowest HP. Why did I can't? Oh, here it is. Okay. Actually, you know what? It's easier if I do party leader's target. With him, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. Here we go. I'm gonna unequip the gun as well. And go with the amber armlet. My opinion's better. Damn it. Okay, with amber armlet. No, not argol armlet. The amber. There we go. Because it really gives him very good vitality, and also on top of that, we also get pretty good defense. So, and then remove the Vega. Alright, we're in good shape now. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay. Okay, so steel gorget. Argol armlet. Man, dark damage and immune to blind. That's not bad. Huh. Boost magic? How come? Amber armlet's interesting because it raises speed and defense. That's what we have one too. We'll do a rocky armlet. But it's actually not bad, so. I want to give her the rose corsage. Rose corsage, yes. But, let me see what I got. Should just save up to get that. Ooh, we can get more battle lore, which would eventually get us the rest of. Wait, one thing I want to get: focus. Yeah, it's important. Focus is good for any knight or anybody who's tanking, of course. And then I'm going to go with grabbing the heavy office. Oh, I can't do that yet, but. Grab that, and then there's a battle lore that I'm not gonna grab. Not yet, anyway. Alright, so let's get the fuck out of here. Now we're gonna go to the Marquises, and this will pretty much, you know, it's gonna get pretty wild from there. You know, with the whole witnessing that, you know, the fact that Bosch is still alive, and you know, basically, things turn for the worst. Let's put it that way, or at least that's what it seems like. So you know, it's very precise. So again. So, yep. Anyway. Okay, so let's get the fuck out of this place. I keep getting disturbed. I'm really sorry. My fault, guys. Apologize. Keep getting disturbed. I recently had a house fire, so my shit's, you know, on close quarters and stuff now. It's kind of, black fire sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I would definitely reserve the Amber Omelet for an alternative way of playing the Machinist if you have one. But after that epic fight, we leave, and we lead. Where we go from here is up to, well, it's sort of up to you. We do what we gotta do. Out there should be able to kill, or at least assist the kill. Because of his time, his speed is pretty good. Stealing is great. Potion. Okay, see, the potion lore makes her excel. You know, she does excel at using potions more than other characters, so very helpful. Very helpful. A lot of undead enemies here, though. Kicking is very helpful. I love using, you know, no hands. Just, I don't know. It's got good speed. You can critical hit with that. It's really good. I'm a fan. Another arrow mode. Nice, very nice. See, since the Amber Armor also, the Amber Omelet's great because it also gives you 3 defense for an accessory that's really good to add upon what you already have. So that's why I always say they make great, sturdy characters. And even slow doesn't affect it. I mean, they're so fast. Or could be so slow, right? What did I thought? $192. Now we go hitting for the stars. I love that. This one is great. Oh, well, he also has his own demon. Leveled up. Very nice. And of course some Chronos GR. Should probably make it again for that. Oh, not again. Not again. Oh Lord. I fear I soiled my cups. Alright, so let's get out of here and go to Marquis Ondor. Again, this will be in my next video, of course, because it just only makes sense to have a video with the Rocktoise in it. And since this has commentary, I'm also talking about a lot of other things as well. actually with showing all, that this is kind of actually a playthrough walkthrough. Being that it is a playthrough walkthrough, I mean, I'm not going to be cutting any content out. I'm sort of going to be playing the game as it's played. I'm not going to be cutting out all the encounters and stuff, besides it's not that type of game. I'm going to offer the best routes to take and the best things to do in the best order possible. And how to obtain and become a fucking pro at this game. I mean, honestly, it's my favorite Final Fantasy. It means a lot to me. It's a special Final Fantasy to me. And it means a real lot to me. Sentimental value. This game will always hold sentimental value because of when it came out. It was just... There's a certain time in my life, I guess. I think it was my birthday and I was turning 17 or something like that. I think it was, yeah, I was turning 17, it was my birthday, and this game did get delayed, and it was the longest I've ever waited for a Final Fantasy, and 17 is just that age, where you're like a teenager and you're peaking, you're kind of getting into the young adult years, but, it was just a very interesting time for me, and I ended up really loving it. This game met the standards in every way. The only thing I was a little bit disappointed about was that they could have fixed or tailored the gambit system. Not that the gambit system was off, it was something else. And then eventually I figured it out. It was the fucking goddamn lack of strategy and uniqueness that can be done here. Everybody could be exactly the same, which leaves me kind of dumbfounded as to like whether like the strategy is way too open. Like it's not a strategy if you're not forced to do something. You have to have limits and boundaries to make strategy. You can't just have like complete a free-for-all, or else it just takes away from the depth of being able to follow the rules to create strategy. There's got to be rules to create strategy. They don't come from nowhere. Let's see. Andy. Okay. Oh, yep. I get that. Inquisitor, absolutely. Alright, so on our way, we're almost out of here, right? Another arrow mode. I probably have like, I don't know, I would say enough arrow modes to kill something that's weak to air. Probably enough arrow modes to kill a couple of golems, maybe some Zagnals. And I'd say I have enough bone fragments to make more than like, I don't know, 20,000 gil. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do before I leave. I'm gonna actually sell my loot that I got here. Boop, 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 boop. Good, 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 good. Very well, very well, very well. Very well. And a bat fang too, that's great. Just check over here real quick, see if there's a treasure. There's a treasure. Oh, would you look at that. And it's a bronze mace. That would be great if we had a red mage, but we do not have a red mage right now. Seeker, which we got a teleport stone. Those are always great. That's why it's always good to steal from the seeker. Seekers or stealings, whatever they are. They're stealings or seekers. There's two different types of avian bats. It's a stealing. It's just stealings. You'll come across seekers also. Basically the same thing, though. Same thing as a stealing. Basically, I'm pretty sure they are anyway. Don't hold me to that though. Okay, so now that we've taken care of the Rocktoise, to follow are another, big, cinematic, you know, the usual for Final Fantasy 12 so far. Very epic, cinematic, quest like, cutscenes. A lot of stuff happens. Big dramatic scenes take place, and the story continues to compel itself forward very, very compellingly. So, all you need to do is go to the state of Marquis, which resides right over there by the X. So that's where I'm gonna go now. Remember to have done the Nidhogg from Acom. Save your game when you feel ready to go. And make sure you sell all your stuff to the vendor. Then, when you're ready, make your way all the way over to the Marquis's. Who's over there? So basically, boom, 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 boom. But you might want to sell your stuff to the vendor first. I'm serious about that. So probably sell it at the nearest market, which obviously seems to be to me I'd say Targes. Right over here, Targe. Anyway, this is the place, and in my next video we will do Marquis, but not this video, fortunately. That'll be in my next video. The Marquis's estate, and and what's to follow. As usual, I kind of just take these and I record them as they are, and every hour I post, I make the walkthrough. I do the walkthrough in hourly sections, not limited to commentary. So okay, so what do we got here? Windstone, Earth. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell my loot. I recommend you do the same before leaving. Like I said, dramatic events are about to happen that are gonna be, let's see. Ooh, wow, a lot of go. Okay. Maybe not 20,000, but good, still good enough. Alright, good. Good shit. Okay, good to go. Alright, get the best armor for everyone, of course. So, best armor for everybody would be a ring mail for everybody, right? Look at the horn hat, too. And honestly, I'd get the cow hat and the shepherd's bolero, just to have a pair of mystic armor. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Yep, makes sense to me. Ooh, but also Pinello. We will be getting Pinello back shortly, so we are gonna need more ring mail. And yeah, other than that, as long as all your guys, all your 4 party members are up to date and are equipped properly, head on over to the Marquis's estate and join me in my next video, and on the rest of this quest through Ivalice, spanning the world. Because for now, we will be going to another place. We shall be swept by another wave that we did not see coming at all. So, till next time, guys, over and out. Keep it gaming.